Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 15 SUVs mechanics personally own. Number 15, Acura MDX. The Acura MDX is a staple in the garages of seasoned mechanics because it offers a perfect balance of high-end performance and long-term mechanical simplicity. In 2026, this SUV carries a price tag starting at $53,000. A figure that mechanics are willing to pay because they understand the value of the 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. Unlike many luxury competitors that rely on complex high-pressure turbochargers that eventually leak or fail, the MDX uses a tried-and-true power plant that can easily exceed 200,000 miles with basic oil changes. Mechanics choose this vehicle because they prefer to spend their weekends driving rather than fixing their own daily drivers after a long week at the shop. Financially, the MDX is a winner for those who know how to calculate total cost of ownership. Reliability is built into the SHAWD system, which is a mechanical masterpiece that rarely requires more than routine fluid swaps to stay functional. While other luxury SUVs drain your dollars with specialized sensors and fragile air suspensions, the 2026 MDX utilizes robust components that any professional can service quickly. Mechanics own this car because they know the resale value stays high and the out-of-pocket repair costs remain low compared to European rivals. The MDX is a vehicle that commands respect in the service bay because it proves that you can have luxury without the headache of constant, expensive maintenance. Number 14, Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 is frequently owned by automotive technicians who appreciate a vehicle that is over-engineered in all the right places. For 2026, this compact SUV is priced with a starting tag of roughly $29,000, making it one of the most affordable ways to get a high-quality drivetrain. Mechanics personally buy the CX-5 because it avoids the complexity of a CVT, opting instead for a traditional 6-speed automatic transmission that is famous for its durability. The 2.5-liter Sky Active engine is another specific reason for its popularity among pros. The design is straightforward, with easy access to spark plugs and filters, which makes basic maintenance a breeze for someone who does their own work. From a dollar perspective, the CX-5 is a masterclass in value retention and low running costs. Mechanics see the repair bills for other compact SUVs that use tiny, stressed-out engines, and they choose the Mazda to avoid those same pitfalls. Reliability is the core reason you see these in the employee parking lot of most shops. The platform simply doesn't break down often. By putting their own dollars into a CX-5, mechanics are signaling that this is a machine they trust to get them to work every morning without drama. This compact crossover rewards the buyer with a premium driving experience that stays out of the service bay and keeps its value long after the competition has crumbled. Number 13, Toyota Land Cruiser. The Toyota Land Cruiser is the vehicle mechanics own when they want something that will outlast their entire career. In 2026, this legendary off-roader carries a price tag starting at approximately $57,900, an investment in a platform built for a 30-year service life. The reason mechanics swear by this SUV is its heavy-duty construction and the iForce Max hybrid powertrain, which is designed to handle extreme stress without failing. While the average consumer looks at the flashy tech, a mechanic looks at the frame and the suspension components, which are beefier than almost anything else in its class. Every bolt and weld is designed to survive the harshest conditions on Earth with nothing but basic fluid changes and regular inspections. Financially, the Land Cruiser acts more like a savings account on wheels than a traditional depreciating asset. Resale value for these vehicles in the USA is so high that they often sell for nearly what they cost new even after 5 years of use. Reliability is legendary, and mechanics know that if they do ever need to fix something, the parts are designed to be replaced individually, not as massive, expensive assemblies. By spending their dollars on a 2026 Land Cruiser, mechanics are buying a permanent asset that will never leave them stranded. This mechanical fortress justifies its price tag by offering a level of durability that most modern SUVs simply cannot match, providing a sense of certainty that your money is safe in a machine that refuses to quit. Number 12. Honda Passport. The Honda Passport is a favorite among mechanics who need a rugged, midsize SUV that doesn't come with the luxury tax of more expensive brands. For 2026, the Passport starts at a price tag of roughly $43,000, providing a heavy-duty version of the Pilot's reliable architecture. Mechanics own this vehicle because it features a 3.5-liter V6 engine that is one of the most reliable power plants ever produced. They know that as long as they change the oil and keep an eye on the timing belt, this SUV will run forever. The specific reason for its popularity in the trade is the iVTM4 all-wheel drive system, which is mechanically robust and doesn't suffer from the electronic glitches found in newer, less proven systems. In terms of dollars, the Passport is a smart buy for someone who understands what's under the hood. Reliability scores are consistently high because Honda kept the mechanicals simple and effective. Mechanics see the internal guts of these cars every day and know they are built to take a beating without complaining. This rugged crossover offers a level of mechanical honesty that is increasingly rare, ensuring that you won't be hit with a $3,000 repair bill for a specialized sensor or a failing turbo years down the road. Number 11. Subaru Forester. The Subaru Forester is a common sight in mechanics' driveways because it is a model of mechanical honesty and ease of service. For 2026, this SUV carries a price tag starting around $29,000, making it a budget-friendly option for those who know cars. The reason mechanics love the Forester is the Boxer engine and its low center of gravity design, which reduces internal vibration and wear. Additionally, the symmetrical all-wheel drive system is a purely mechanical marvel that has been refined over decades. Mechanics appreciate that the 2026 model has large, clear access to the engine bay, allowing them to perform basic maintenance in minutes rather than hours, saving them both time and money. Financially, the Forester is one of the best ways to spend your dollars if you want to avoid high repair costs. It is built with high-quality gaskets and seals that have addressed the issues of past generations, making the 2026 model a true long-term partner. Reliability is a key selling point, as these vehicles often reach the 200,000-mile mark with very few issues. Mechanics own this vehicle because they know it's a tool that works as hard as they do every single day. By choosing the Forester, they are getting a dependable, safe SUV that keeps its value and stays out of the service bay. This machine rewards the owner for being pragmatic, providing a stable and reliable platform that handles harsh winters and rough roads with absolute mechanical confidence. Number 10. Honda Pilot. The Honda Pilot is the SUV mechanics choose when they have a large family to transport, but refuse to deal with the headaches of a minivan or a fragile domestic crossover. In 2026, the Pilot is priced starting at $42,000, offering a massive amount of utility for the money. The specific reason mechanics trust this vehicle is the 10-speed automatic transmission paired with the legendary J-Series V6 engine. This combination is built for high-mileage durability and smooth power delivery. Professionals see these vehicles come through their shops with 300,000 miles on the clock, and that real-world evidence is why they park one in their own garage to keep their own families safe and on the road. From a dollar standpoint, the Pilot is an excellent investment because its resale value is among the highest in the three-row segment. Mechanics know that a well-maintained Honda is worth more on the used market than almost anything else, protecting their capital over the long term. Reliability is a given, as the 2026 model uses high-grade components that don't require frequent or expensive replacements. Overall, the Pilot stands as a permanent fixture for anyone who wants to buy a family vehicle once and drive it until the kids graduate. Number 9. Toyota Highlander. The Toyota Highlander is essentially the mechanic's choice for a stress-free lifestyle. For 2026, it carries a starting price tag of roughly $47,000, a price that mechanics consider a bargain for the peace of mind it provides. The reason for its popularity in the industry is the 2.4-liter turbocharged engine that has been built with heavy-duty internal components to ensure it lasts as long as the old V6. Mechanics appreciate the precision of Toyota's assembly and the high quality of the sensors and electronics, which rarely fail. They own this car because they know that with nothing more than basic maintenance, this SUV will be the most reliable thing in their life, starting every single time without hesitation. Financially, the Highlander is a fortress for your dollars. It is one of the slowest depreciating vehicles in the USA, and its maintenance costs are predictably low year after year. Reliability is the brand's primary mission, and the Highlander is its poster child. Mechanics often recommend these to friends, but they buy them for themselves because they don't want to spend their free time troubleshooting complex issues on their own dime. The 2026 Highlander is a vehicle that rewards the owner for keeping things simple and sticking to the schedule. This high-quality, durable SUV proves that you don't need a luxury badge to have a world-class ownership experience that remains trouble-free for hundreds of thousands of miles, effectively shielding your bank account from the disposable car culture. Number 8. Kia Telluride. The Kia Telluride has won over the mechanic community because it offers a level of build quality that matches its impressive design. For 2026, it carries a price tag starting at approximately $36,000, providing a lot of car for the money. Mechanics own this SUV because of the 3.8-liter V6 engine, which is a stout, naturally aspirated power plant that avoids the problems associated with high-pressure turbos. They have seen the teardowns of these engines and know that Kia has used high-quality bearings and seals that are built to last. The specific reason for its success among pros is the simplicity of its mechanical layout, which makes the vehicle incredibly easy to work on if something does eventually go wrong. When you talk dollars, the Telluride is an incredible value. It offers luxury-level features at a mainstream price point, and its resale value has remained surprisingly high since its launch. Reliability is backed by a 10-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, which gives even the most skeptical mechanics confidence in the vehicle's long-term survival. They buy this car because it delivers a premium experience without the premium price tag or the premium repair bills associated with German rivals. The 2026 Telluride is a well-balanced, reliable SUV that has earned its spot in the garages of those who fix cars for a living. This model represents a direct strike against depreciation, ensuring you own a vehicle that maintains its mechanical soul and its dollar value long after the competition has crumbled. Number 7. Mazda CX-50. The Mazda CX-50 is the SUV mechanics buy when they want a vehicle that is rugged enough for the weekend but refined enough for the daily commute. In 2026, the CX-50 is priced with a starting tag of roughly $31,000, offering a more adventure-focused alternative to the CX-5. Mechanics own this vehicle because it uses the same bulletproof 2.5-liter engine and 6-speed automatic transmission as its smaller sibling. They appreciate the heavy-duty suspension tuning and the extra protection on the body, which makes the vehicle feel solid even on rough roads. The specific reason for its pro-ownership is the driver-first engineering that makes it satisfying to drive without being overly complex or fragile under the hood. From a dollar perspective, the CX-50 is a smart move because it bridges the gap between a standard crossover and a full-size off-roader. It offers great fuel economy and low maintenance costs while providing a level of capability that most owners never even use. Reliability is a cornerstone of the Mazda brand in 2026, and the CX-50 is built to a high standard that mechanics respect after seeing how other brands cut corners. By choosing this vehicle, they are getting a stylish, durable SUV that won't require expensive, specialized tools to maintain. This machine prioritizes mechanical integrity over flashy gimmicks, rewarding the buyer with a rugged platform that views 200,000 miles as a simple milestone rather than a death sentence for the transmission. Number 6 is Subaru Crosstrek. The Subaru Crosstrek is a favorite for mechanics who want a compact, versatile vehicle that is practically unkillable. For 2026, it carries a starting price tag of $26,000, making it a very accessible forever car. Mechanics personally buy the Crosstrek because of the 2.5-liter boxer engine and the high ground clearance, which makes it easy to slide under for a quick oil change without even needing a jack. They love the simplicity of the symmetrical all-wheel drive system and the fact that the car is built on a global platform that is designed for safety and longevity. This is the SUV they buy for their kids or themselves when they want a vehicle that can take a beating and keep on rolling through any weather. Financially, the Crosstrek is one of the smartest ways to spend your dollars if you want to avoid depreciation. Its resale value is legendary, often staying above 70% after 3 years of use. Reliability is high because Subaru has used thick, durable parts in the drivetrain that are designed for rugged, off-pavement use. Mechanics see these cars come in with high mileage and minimal issues, which is the best endorsement a car can get in a shop environment. The 2026 Crosstrek is a simple, effective, and reliable SUV that doesn't try to be anything it isn't. This durable tool rewards basic care with decades of service, protecting your money by providing a low-cost ownership experience that simply works every time you turn the key, for year after year. Number 5. Toyota 4Runner. The Toyota 4Runner is the ultimate mechanics SUV because it is built like a tank and is just as easy to maintain. In 2026, the new 6th-generation 4Runner carries a price tag starting around $45,000, and it is already a hit with the pros. Mechanics own this vehicle because it is built on a rugged truck frame and features the new iForce 2.4-liter turbocharged engine that has been designed for extreme durability. They love the high ground clearance and the massive availability of aftermarket parts, which allows them to customize their ride with ease. The specific reason for its cult status among mechanics is its ability to handle hundreds of thousands of miles of off-road abuse without a major mechanical failure. From a dollar standpoint, the 4Runner is a financial anomaly. It is one of the only vehicles that actually seems to defy depreciation, often selling for close to its original price years later. Reliability is the reason for this, as the 4Runner is built to a much higher standard than a typical crossover. Mechanics know that by buying a 2026 4Runner, they are getting a vehicle that will be on the road for the next 30 years. This mechanical legend justifies every dollar of its price tag by being the most dependable vehicle on the market. Owning one is a commitment to a platform that maintains its mechanical integrity and its value long after its peers have been retired to the scrapyard, making it a fortress for your automotive investment. Number 4. GMC Terrain. The GMC Terrain is a surprise favorite for mechanics who want a solid, American-made SUV that is easy to fix and cheap to run. For 2026, the Terrain carries a starting price tag of roughly $30,000, providing a high-value entry into the compact SUV market. Mechanics own this vehicle because the 1.5-liter turbocharged engine is a simple, well-documented design that they have years of experience working on. They appreciate the straightforward suspension and the availability of cheap domestic parts, which makes any repair a low-cost affair. Financially, the Terrain is a great way to save your dollars while still getting a modern SUV. It is often available with deep dealer discounts and low-interest financing, making it a very affordable purchase compared to imported rivals. Reliability for the 2026 model has been bolstered by GMC's focus on better electronic components and improved transmission tuning. Mechanics see these as the perfect daily driver because they are comfortable and dependable without being high maintenance. This reliable, pragmatic choice rewards the professional who knows how to keep a car running on a budget, offering a low-cost ownership experience that provides a sense of certainty on every commute. Number 3. Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V is the SUV mechanics buy for their spouses or themselves when they want the safest, most reliable bet on the market. In 2026, the CR-V starts at a price tag of $32,000, a price that mechanics are happy to pay for a vehicle that rarely sees the inside of a repair shop. The specific reason for its pro-ownership is the incredible engineering of the 1.5-liter engine and the CVT, which Honda has perfected to the point of being nearly bulletproof. Mechanics know that if they follow the maintenance minder system, this SUV will run perfectly for over 15 years without needing anything more than tires, brakes, and oil. The internal components are designed for high-mileage durability, utilizing a high-efficiency cooling system that prevents the common oil dilution issues seen in less refined turbocharged competitors, ensuring the engine stays healthy for the long haul. It is consistently one of the best-selling vehicles in America because it simply doesn't break down, and mechanics are the first ones to notice that trend when looking at their weekly service logs. Reliability is the core of the CR-V's identity, and the 2026 model continues that tradition with high-quality materials and precise assembly that prevents the rattles and electrical gremlins found in other compact crossovers. Choosing a CR-V is a direct strike against depreciation, ensuring you own a vehicle that stays out of the shop and keeps your bank account stable long after the competition has crumbled and been forgotten. Number 2. Hyundai Venue. The Hyundai Venue is the vehicle mechanics own when they want a simple, inexpensive commuter that is incredibly reliable. For 2026, this small SUV carries a price tag starting around $20,000, making it one of the most affordable new cars in the USA. Mechanics personally buy the Venue because it features a simple, naturally aspirated 1.6-liter engine and a traditional automatic transmission. They love that there are no complex turbos or expensive hybrid systems to fail. The specific reason for its popularity among pros is its mechanical simplicity. You can reach almost every part of the engine with ease, making maintenance a 10-minute job that they can do themselves for pennies. From a dollar perspective, the Venue is the ultimate budget saver. It is cheap to insure, cheap to fuel, and comes with a 10-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty that mechanics actually respect because the car is so well built to begin with. Reliability is high because there just isn't much to go wrong in the first place. Mechanics see the Venue as the perfect second car or a reliable way to get to work without spending a fortune. By choosing a 2026 Venue, they are opting for a vehicle that prioritizes durability and low cost above all else. This simple, honest machine proves you don't need to spend $40,000 to get a reliable SUV that will last a lifetime, effectively shielding your bank account from the financial drain of more complex rivals. Number 1. Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 is the undisputed heavyweight champion in mechanic garages because it represents the pinnacle of set-it-and-forget-it engineering. For 2026, this legendary SUV carries a price tag starting at $33,000, an investment that mechanics consider the safest bet in the automotive industry. The specific reason professionals put their own money into a RAV4 is the 2.5-liter dynamic force engine. Unlike the tiny, high-strung turbocharged motors found in many rivals, this is a larger, naturally aspirated power plant designed for thermal efficiency and low mechanical stress. Financially, the RAV4 is a blue-chip asset that guards your dollars better than almost any other vehicle on the road. It is a resale king, often retaining a staggering amount of its original value even after a decade of service and over 100,000 miles. Mechanics own this vehicle because they understand that a car is a tool and they want the most durable tool available. They see these vehicles come into the shop for nothing more than oil changes and brake pads, year after year, with zero catastrophic failures. This SUV provides a sense of certainty that your money is secure in a machine that views the first decade of ownership as a mere warm-up, allowing you to opt out of the cycle of constant repairs and high-interest car payments. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.